Good morning. It's my second morning in Venice and I'm just going for a quick walk before breakfast. The first thing I'm going to do is on my left, you can see the Grand Canal. I'm actually out about an hour later than I was yesterday and it is so much busier already. Not as busy as it's going to get during the day, but it's certainly getting quite busy quite early. I've left my mum and my sisters asleep in bed, so they're getting an extra hour. We had a bit of a late night last night. In fact, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the restaurant where we ate last night, which was absolutely fabulous. The waiter was fantastic. It's just typical Italian, so friendly, so lovely. And he recommended 2 Venetian dishes to us. Apparently all the fish was caught locally. It was absolutely gorgeous and the waiter was lovely. They recommended scorpion fish and a type of snapper fish for the main course, which was cooked with potatoes and a massive great dish for the 4 of us. And he served it at our table and it was absolutely gorgeous. So just very quickly going to go up the bridge overlooking the Grand Canal in Venice. Gorgeous views. Wherever you go is a gorgeous view. Oh, I'm out of breath. I've been doing a lot of walking. I have to say, it's quite warm already. It's quite humid. And the sun's quite strong already as well. So down here, this is the restaurant where I had my meal last night, which is absolutely gorgeous. I just love it when they serve food at the table. I just love it. I just think it's wonderful. I'm actually also recording this, so I know where I'm coming in future. If I ever come back to Venice, I will definitely be eating here again. Although I have to say, everywhere we've eaten, the food has been fantastic. Now, I don't know how well you can see this because the sun is shining on the water. Oh, I'm really sorry, I can't see much because the sun's shining straight in my eyes. So I'm sorry about that. Right, this is for my own reference. This is the restaurant. Ristorante Roma. This is the restaurant where I ate last night. Absolutely gorgeous, thoroughly recommend. And we're going to go back over the bridge. And if I go this side, I'll have a look towards the railway station and the bus station, and this is where all land traffic has to terminate. There's no land traffic in Venice at all. You either get bound by boat or you walk. So it's absolutely beautiful. There's no bicycles, there's no mopeds, just walking, which makes it really pleasant and really fantastic tourist destination. Looking back towards the hotel where I'm staying, I'm really lucky. I've got a room at the back, no room with a view. But the plus side is it's incredibly quiet, so I slept really well. I think if I had a view of the Grand Canal, I'd have to wake up really early every morning. I didn't really have much choice. It's already bustling, I can't believe it. It's only about 7:45 in the morning. It's absolutely bustling. It will get busier. Yesterday I went to St Mark's Square. That was incredibly busy. Yes, it is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I went to St Mark's Square yesterday. We did a few of the tourist attractions there. The museum, the tower, and what was the other thing? Oh, the church. That was lovely. Good morning. Dark orange. Right, so today, hello, good morning. Right, today I'm going to walk in a slightly different direction and see what we find. Hi Houston. Okay, so just walking down. Oh, thank you, I will have a lovely day. I'm very well, I'm really tired. Had a bit of a late night last night. We decided to take the water bus at night. It was really lovely seeing the lights and all the buildings. It makes you see the architecture in a completely different way. So I'm probably going to a dead end. I hope I'm not, but there seems to be a path around here. I hope I don't get lost. I usually get lost. I've got my mum and my sisters with me usually. They're still in bed. My mum's got a really fantastic sense of direction, so she's great to have around. Now, I had my dinner last night in the restaurant I showed you at the beginning of the broadcast. The waiter sat us looking on the opposite side of the Grand Canal, looking down this little canal here, looking at this little bridge. Hello, Ghost of Fire. Oh, hi Sanj. Sanj, you've got to come here. You are going to love the food. Oh my goodness, East Coast America. Yes, that is jolly late, but it's nice and early here. So, I was literally sitting where you can see the flowers. That's where I was sitting last night, looking down this canal here. I don't know if you caught the beginning of my broadcast, Sanj, but I was just describing my meal last night. Maybe not what everyone wants to hear first thing in the morning, but it was really fantastic. I should tell Janet all about it several times, but I can't persuade him to come and try. Okay, so the guy there with the little trolley, that's how everything gets in and out of the shops here, because there's no traffic. I know you love food. Hi Pixie. I'm already lost. I've only been walking for a few minutes. I'm completely lost already, but everyone is so lovely here. I just love the Italians. Every meal we've had has just been lovely, and the waiting staff have been lovely. It's just incredible. Morning, Pixie. Right, to my left is the Grand Canal. Oh, well, straight ahead now is the Grand Canal. Lots of bridges. What you have is you can't actually, there isn't a pathway along the Grand Canal, so you have to like go through these little windy little streets and alleyways to get anywhere, and you get really lost. And I tried using Google Maps, but it's not great for pinpointing you. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad you're enjoying the scope. So I can see people's messages now because I'm not in the sun. When I started off, it was a bit sunny. I got woken up by the seagulls again this morning. They are so funny here. They've got a really wide vocal range. In fact, it's the only thing I could hear because it's so quiet in my hotel. So Rialto, the Rialto Bridge is this way, and St Mark's Square. It's a bit of a walk. The Rialto Bridge isn't too bad. Probably take about 20 minutes. Let's see if you see anything down towards the canal. I know the direction that I need to get back to my hotel, but it's getting there through these windy streets that I find a little difficult sometimes. No one's washing out today. Oh yes, there is. There's someone's washing hanging up. I'm not quite sure who would be mad enough to live here because it just gets so busy during the day. But, absolutely beautiful. Oh, a bit more washing. And when these lamps come on at night, they just look so pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous. And when you're going along the Grand Canal at night, you can see down the streets. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to the glass blowing later on today. I think we're going this morning, and I think this afternoon we're going to do a gondola ride. But I'm not sure if I will scope the gondola ride because my mum and sisters are a little shy. But, I'll definitely video it and probably post it on YouTube. I guess you went to St Mark's Square, which is really busy. It's really nice, even though it's really busy, there's a lot of people there. If people only come for a day trip, I think that's about the only place you can see. Some people also get to see go to the Rialto Bridge, which unfortunately at the moment is under construction. Right, so I just had to walk for about 5 minutes to actually only come about 100 yards along the Grand Canal. It was so beautiful taking the boat trip at night. We couldn't believe how busy it was. We wanted to go at about twilight, but our meal took somewhat longer than we thought because we decided to have a blini, invented in Venice. We decided to have a blini cocktail before we went out, so our meal was a little late. We ended up doing our boat trip at night, but it was still beautiful. You see the architecture beautifully. Yeah, I'm by myself. Mum is fast asleep in bed. We were trying to work out how it does flood, because we know St Mark's Square gets flooded on a reasonably frequent basis. But it seemed quite a lot below sea level when we were there. I guess it's tidal, so that will make a difference. I went and jabbed it up with my periscope. So this is going past now. This is one of the water buses. This is how you sort of get around. It goes pretty much just up and down the Grand Canal and obviously out to all the other little islands on the lagoon. Now going across from right to left, there's probably one of the refuge. They collect all the rubbish by cranes, like early morning. It's probably already done now. Oh. I know it'd be so disappointed to come back and have it raining, because I've just had such lovely weather here. We also saw a couple of ambulances go by on the Grand Canal yesterday. Obviously unfortunate for the person they were attending, but they and the police are the only people who are allowed to go faster than the minimum speed. Sorry, I'm not quite sure what your joke was referring to. Sorry, did I take you literally? Is my habit. I think I might have missed something there. So today I'm going to go to the Glass Museum, and in the afternoon I'm going for a gondola ride, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm not sure how romantic it will be with my family, but I'm sure it'll be lovely anyway. You can get just like private taxis as well. They're just like small launch boats which are covered. Because we have a pass, we have a 3-day tourist pass for. We have a tourist pass for the 3 days that we're here. We can just hop on and off the boats as we choose. Do you know what? I've no idea. I think it's Thursday morning. No, it's right, it's Wednesday morning. Yeah, Wednesday morning. Gosh, you can tell I'm on holiday. Completely don't know what day it is. Do you know what, it would be a really romantic place to come with your partner, but it's just a fantastic place to come anyway. It's just super amazing. I mean, I love the Italians anyway, they're always so friendly. Hola, hi from Manila. Sorry, hi to Manila. They're so lovely. Yesterday at lunch, our waiter he appeared to not speak a word of English, but he was so sweet, he was just so lovely, and he just gestured everything and just recommended everything to us in gestures. Oh, hi there, you're in the States. It's a long way for you to come to visit, but it is beautiful. It's really European, but it definitely has its own Venetian sort of character. Hi Brazil. I don't know, do you know what, I'm really not very far. I don't know if you can see, I'm from my hotel. I think it's just like the other side of the bridge. I don't know if you can see it up there. It's got a banner on it. Yeah, I will watch my step. There's some steps ahead. So, Yeah, my hotel's just the other side of that bridge, but I can't go there directly. Oh, you can see my shadow. Hello. You can't get there directly because there's no footpath. I mean, if you look at the other side of the Grand Canal, there's no footpath that goes along the canal. I mean, I'm obviously walking along the canal now, but I'm going to have to turn in and go down the street, so I'm just going to wander back. Yeah, well, I am on holiday. It's a short break, just 3 nights. So I'm only from the UK, so it was only a 2-hour flight from Heathrow. Do you know what? Is that the Opera House? I'm really awful. My sisters have been here before a few times, and I'm just relying on them to tell me what everything is. Oh, you do need to fly. You need to experience it. It's completely different, and it so isn't smelly. This is all the water is all salt water because we're in a lagoon. And I mean, I don't know if it's the time of year, it might be different, but you do get the smell of the water, but it's not smelly at all. It's just a beautiful sort of sea smell. Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm really enjoying scoping. I find it harder during the day because it gets so busy. But at this time of the morning, it's just nice because there's people around. But you know, you don't have to worry about avoiding people. It's actually, I've noticed it's really humid in the mornings. I'm out now and it's really humid. I'm going to go back to the hotel, have some breakfast, and I've had my breakfast. We'll come out and I think the humidness will have dissipated a little. Oh, thank you. I am enjoying my trip. I'm really sad actually that I've got to go back tomorrow. I don't want to go back at all. Oh, thank you. Being in Venice is the first time I've sort of done any scoping, so it's really good fun to try it out. Oh, now, did I come that way? Oh, I don't think so. I'm going to go down a little bit further. Thank you. That's really sweet, you guys. But I have to say, if anyone came here, they would be brilliant at scoping because it's just so beautiful. You can't really go wrong. Slightly cooler than the UK. I hear you guys are having a bit of a heat wave. Do you know what? I don't know if you can swim in the water. I shouldn't think so because it'd be too dangerous. There's like so many boats. And last night we went out in the evening on the water buses. It was night time, and the gondolas only have like tiny little lights at the front of their boats. I'm convinced we're going to keep crashing into them, or into each other. So I think it's taking your life into your own hands. I'm not sure exactly what the time is. I think it's about 8 o'clock now. I haven't been on a gondola yet. I'm planning on doing that this afternoon, so I'm really looking forward to that. I don't think there's any alligators. We had a scorpion fish last night for dinner. I don't know if that counts. Oh, right. No idea where I'm going. I know I'm heading in generally the right direction. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get there. I tried using my Apple Watch as a map, but the streets are so narrow and so close together that it was really hard to locate where I was. But they have signs up. If I see one, I'll show you guys. They have little signs up. Well, here's one. So the Piazza Roma is the, I think that's the bus station, and the Ferrovia is roughly the area where I'm staying. Well, I have to say I'm not sleeping very well without Javid, although my mum doesn't snore, so that's a bonus. But you know, the plus side of not sleeping well is I'm getting up fairly early and getting out before it gets too busy. Oh dear, if Javid's not sleeping well, he's probably bothering you a lot. Sorry, Sand, not my problem. Oh yeah, I could ask the locals, but most people are tourists. The pizza's fantastic. Oh, sorry I woke you up. Well, I'm not really, because it's worth it. Wherever you go in Venice, you just, every turn, it's just wonderful. Just really, really beautiful. I think this is like one of the private taxis. I don't know how much they are, we can find them. It is. On the first day, I just took so many photos. I used my battery by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on my phone. No, I'm not alone. I'm with my mum and my sisters. It's really lovely. So we're hoping later when we've got our gondola, we'll go down sort of one of these tiny little canals rather than going on the Grand Canal. Yeah, do you know what they say? You sleep really well if you think about water, but I think mountains as well rather than buildings, but it definitely is very relaxing. In fact, when I woke up this morning, I just couldn't go back to sleep again. Normally I just turn over and have another hour's doze, but I just couldn't. I was just so excited to be here. It's a nice view to look at the moment, have a pause. Well, I am from close to London, only a few miles away, so I've got a Londonish accent. Oh yeah, the church bells just ring all the time. It's so lovely. It just seems to, in some places when the bell ring, it really gets into your head, but here it just seems to dissipate into the atmosphere. It's beautiful. It's a junction.
Io le avrei fatto fare uno spreco. È una cosa
Right, so it's just gone 8 o'clock and I'm supposed to be meeting my mum and my sisters for breakfast in about 10 minutes. So I'm pretty much back at the hotel. For you guys who didn't start right at the beginning, I'm just going to do my plug for a really fantastic restaurant I went to last night because it was just so wonderful. Just in case you missed it, I really want to show you again, in case you ever come here. So we're in the northern part, we're close to the railway station and the bus station where all land traffic has to terminate. There's no bicycles. The only thing on wheels is a few people with pushchairs. There's no bicycles or anything. It's just absolutely lovely because you can just walk around and you know you're not going to get run down by anyone. So here's the bridge that's pretty much closest to my hotel. We have to cross over here, and if I just go up a little bit of the bridge, I'll show you the water bus stops. Oh, I'll point them out to you because you have seen a few. So my little walk. Over here, you can see them better. So the yellow, it's got little keys with the yellow on them. Those are the water bus stops. So you just have to find out where you're going and hop on one of those. They're really busy. We thought last night at about 10 o'clock, we thought, oh, we'll go for a little nighttime ride on the water bus. Let's see the sides, it'll be nice and quiet, but they were absolutely jam-packed, especially when we got to the Rialto Bridge. Everyone seemed to come on there. So we decided not to go down as far as the Market Square. There's my hotel in the distance. And if I just pan across here, I shall end on the Ristorante Roma, where I have a fantastic outside. I love the ratings, it's a really great read. I'm quite finished the podcast there, so I think I might be looking into the sun. You see a couple more bridges. Okay, thanks for joining guys. I've really enjoyed doing the broadcast, so I really hope